What's up? It's week 6. Genuinely thought I'd turn this in before I left. I guess I didn't. Um, John's not here. John is in Tucson. I'm at home. I go back home tomorrow. I would call him just to say what's up, but I'm pretty sure he's asleep. It's like, yeah, it's 10:30 out there. That boy definitely asleep. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So number 1 in the introduction to part 3, Sylvia Henson writes about archives. What does archive mean to you? What are some things that you have archived or held onto but put away that previously seemed insignificant but turned out to be significant to you? I think I'd put it the same way. Archive is just like kind of like holding on to something like in a little bubble. Not necessarily like in a bubble, just like sometimes it's a box, sometimes it's a house, sometimes it's anything, but it's just kind of like keeping on to something historical and saving it in a sense. Oddly enough, one thing that I held on to is this cane, and people are like, oh, why do you have a cane? So one of the historically black fraternities, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, the young men carry canes as a kind of significance of a gentleman, and just kind of use it as their staple. A lot of different orgs have something that they use as a staple, but Kappa Alpha Psi, they use canes. I was given this cane when I was like 8 or 9, something like that, and I've always held on to it. And let's see, I don't know why I just kept on to it. That was pretty cool. Come to find out that I just finished pledging Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and I just crossed, and it's odd that I've had this so long, but it was more like kind of like a goal to set myself just to become a Kappa man, and I finally became a Kappa man. Here, let me see if I can. I can't do it on the other one. The other one's too small, but if I kind of toss this one back, let me see if I can hit it behind the neck. But yeah, a couple things I've been working on. This one is like tiny as hell. I can't. Let me see. Yeah, too light, too small, but it is what it is. Number 2, how might you use archives in your field of study, discipline, or area of interest? Just kind of like hold on to things, like for instance, like education, like you're holding on to the things you've learned previously and kind of toss them in to whatever your field of, not necessarily field of study, but like whatever your work is. For instance, in MIS last year, we did Excel work. Using Excel work in the future, whatever my classes may be, is something that could really work out. Those are my archives, and now I'm putting my archives to use. Number 3, what experiences do you find you are still missing from your personal archive? What are some things you might do to actively pursue those experiences? Honestly, I don't know what those things I'm missing are, and I think that's kind of the beauty of it. You don't understand what's the future holds, except for when you're in the point in time, or when you are in that future moment looking in the past, and I think that's what's good about it. Some cliche things that someone might say, like, oh, well, at least in my instance, a lot of people have other preferences. I don't judge, like a wife and kids. Don't know if I want that. That's something that will hold itself in the future. That's what I'll find out. And what are some things you might do to actively pursue those things? Find me a lady that I find interest in, stack a little more cash, have children, and raise them however they might be. But, life is what it is. That was week 6. Short and sweet, only 4 minutes. I might just keep talking just to hit that 4-minute mark. But, like, comment, subscribe. John's not here for closing remarks. But yeah, holla at your boy. Hold up, we're not at 4 minutes yet. I hope your week is going good. Sorry I didn't turn this in. Honestly, I thought I did, but hope your week was good. Hope Thanksgiving was great. Holla at your boy. Peace.